Hi Pixelings! PewDiePie's new game Pixelings is out now. I've been spending the past day or so playing it, and I actually love and enjoy the game. Over the past day, I've been researching and putting everything I've learnt together to give you the ultimate beginner guide to get you started in Pixelings. Pixelings is a new game from PewDiePie made by Outer Minds. Pixelings is a creature collecting game set in PewDiePie's Pixelverse. Your mission is to defeat the threatening enemies who have invaded Pixelland and are consuming its inhabitants. There is also an arena mode where you can battle other real players and climb up in the PvP rankings. In this video, I'll teach you the best combat strategies, classes, powers, everything to do with your Pixelings, how to efficiently farm materials, coins, and more, and pretty much I'll be touching on everything to make sure you get the most out of your pixeling journey. For the rest of the video, I'm going to call them pixels because pixeling is actually a little bit hard for me to say right now as I just got a wisdom tooth surgery. I apologize if I sound a little strange. My name is Teeds and I make many gaming videos from guides, tier lists, gameplays, updates, and more. Please do subscribe and click the bell for more gaming content. Number 1. Combat strategies. The combat style in Pixelings is turn-based. It kind of reminds me of Idle-like games, but it's much more interactive and way more fun. You can collect pixels and find them on the homepage or the arena page by tapping this little facial icon. Here you can see all the pixels I currently own. I have 6 at the moment, but you can compose a party of 5 pixels in each battle. Your party members are divided into melee and range types. Melee pixels attack the player who's in the middle of the enemy's formation. Range pixels attack the enemy who's right in front of them. You can figure out which pixels is melee by holding onto their character card. The sword icon is melee, the crosshair icon means ranged. Beside the type icons are their class icons. We have tanks. Tanks are often frontliners who can take a lot of damage. Here we have Gato. He has high health, low damage. Each pixel comes with a special ability. Gato's special ability is Bubble Shield Self. Tapping on the ability icon will tell you what the ability does. Then we have supports. Supports provide buffs and heals for their party members. Here I have Maya, who heals random pixels on the team in combat. And here I have Bob, who increases attacks for pixels in the back positions. Next we have assassins. Assassins generally have the lowest health, but they do have the highest damage. And lastly, we have Saboteur. I think I'm saying that right. Masters of Sabotage. Saboteurs inflict debuffs and crowd control on rival pixels. I recommend having a mixture of ranged and melee pixels. It's good to have a pool of all types, tanks, supports, assassins, and saboteurs. To swap out pixels from your team, just tap a pixel on the bottom here, and then tap on the pixel card you want to swap it out for. Another thing before we get into combat strategies is abilities. Here under the face icon is the abilities page. You start out with 2 abilities, which is Flaming Bolt and Healing Touch. I've since unlocked the lightning abilities. These abilities are very important for your battles. I generally would recommend healing over dealing extra damage, as I would always aim for a flawless victory in the battles. You can get flawless victories by not letting any pixel on your team die. This is why healing is very important. You can see that each ability here has 2 numbers on them. The right number is the effect value, and the number on the left is the cost to use the ability. We'll get into it more on the battlefield. We're going to go into World 1, Brotown. On the top, there are icons. That is a difficulty. I'm assuming you cannot move up in difficulty until you have defeated the previous difficulties. You can do the mission as many times as you like. As you can see on the screen, we have the enemy team and the rewards. You can toggle the cutscenes on and off on the left here. The team for Mission 3 has 4 melee pixels and 1 range pixel. Remember, 4 melee pixels means they will only attack the pixel in the middle, which is the frontliner. I'm going to pick up 2 pixels with a lot of health so I can switch between them in battle, preferably tanks. I'm going to click on the pixel icon and change my team here. We're going to use Gato and Barry for tanking, Maya for healing, Pewds for damage, and Berg for sabotage and damage. I choose Berg over Edgar, who's also a saboteur, because Berg is melee and Edgar is ranged. Because Edgar is ranged, Edgar would always just attack the enemy in front of him. And they have 4 melee characters, who are all focusing on our tanks. I want to get rid of them quickly, one by one, rather than dealing damage to multiple of them over time. This is how our tanks can survive longer. Here on the battlefield, there are 3 spots we can place our pixelings. Remember, as I said earlier, No matter where you place your melee pixelings, they will attack the enemy in the middle. Range will always attack the enemy in front of them. If there is no enemy in the middle or no enemy in front of them, they will attack the closest rival. There is also another type that can attack all pixels on the map, but I haven't unlocked that pixel yet, so I can't say what they do, but their icon looks like a dragon. The middle placement is where I would place the frontliners, so tanks and those of high health. The backliners is where I would place pixelings with lower health. Never put them in front line as they cannot take the damage. With that, I want to talk about Pewds real quick. Pewds has the lowest health but the highest damage. This practically makes him a glass cannon. He can easily die in battle. My suggestion is to always place low health pixelings in front of backline melee pixelings, because again, melee pixelings attack the middle, not the pixelings in front of them. This way, Pewds will not take any damage. I tend to reposition my pixelings at the beginning of the battle to make sure the ones who can't take damage are in front of melee enemies and are not in the front line. Under the pixeling icons are stars. A star will light up every time a pixeling attacks. When the pixel reaches maximum stars, they can use their special ability. On the right side here are our abilities. The bar below our abilities is how many points we have, and this will continuously recharge over time during the battle. Every time we use an ability, it will cost some points. You should always use it strategically. Do not use an ability just because you can. Here are ways you can use the abilities. For the healing ability, when a pixeling is low, usually the frontliner, I would swap the frontliner out for another frontliner. The goal here is that you don't want any pixels to die, so you can achieve a flawless victory. From there, I would use my healing ability on the frontliner when they are low. Of course, you can use the heal abilities on your other pixels, but make sure you prioritize the ones that will take damage. For damage abilities, I recommend using these abilities when the enemy pixels are very low. I usually use this as a KO to get rid of them. However, with my playstyle, I do prioritize my points in healing over damage. As of right now, my current setup is Maya for heals, Pewds for damage, 2 tanks, and any extra I feel I should use for the mission. But of course, this does vary from mission to mission and will change, but this is how I'm generally playing at the moment. If you are stuck on a mission, go to a previous mission to farm materials you need to upgrade your pixels. Upgrading them will make them stronger. Number 2, your resources. For resources, on the top bar we have energy, bucks, and coins. Energy is what we use to play missions. Here you can see we use 3 energy for instant win or 1 energy to play out the battle. You unlock instant win once you get a flawless victory on the level once. The maximum energy you can have is 17, but because I completed some rewards, I have 29 energy. That will go away once I've used it all up. Instant win will give you the rewards without having to go through the battle manually. I strongly recommend using the 1 energy option and actually manually going through the battle. While the 3 energy option is instant, you get less resources because you have less energy in the end. If you don't have time to play, then it may be better to do the 3 energy option. But if you do have the time to play, I really recommend using the 1 energy option because you basically get double the resources. This is vital for farming efficiency. Using 1 energy over 3 also increases your level for yourself and pixelings for less. Coins can be used to rank up your pixels. To rank up your pixels, you also need copies of them. You can farm copies from the missions and gain them from chests. If you go on the missions page, you can see the rewards, and here on mission 7, I can farm more Pewds. Coins are also used for purchasing new pixels. You can find this in the store page, and there will be new pixels there for you daily. Bucks, which is a premium currency, can be used to purchase chests and more coin. They can also be used to purchase slots for certain things and extra quests. Foods can be used to increase the level of your pixel. I don't have any food here, but next to their level bar, they have an icon. Try and feed them their favorite food to maximize your level increase. Then we have the chest inventory. Here I have chest slots on the bottom. I unlock more at level 6 and 12. Chests are a great way to get copies of your pixels and some extra coins. Then we have quests. Quests are a great way to maximize your resource farming. Make sure to do every single one that you can. They are super duper important. And they also refresh daily as well, so make sure you check every day. Number 3, Arena and Guild. In terms of the social aspects of the game, there is an arena and guilds. I have not yet unlocked the guild, they are unlocked at level 4. However, with Arena, there is unranked and coming soon will be ranked mode. I've only played Arena once and I lost pretty badly. The person I played against had a lot of pixelings that I have not yet unlocked or purchased from the store. There isn't much to say about these modes, but I do plan on trying arena mode when I have better pixels. With that, I'm going to see how far I can get in the game by strictly being a free-to-play player. Hopefully there aren't any paywalls, but most mobile games do end up eventually becoming pay to win. And that is all for today's video. I do really enjoy this game so far, and I'm planning to make more in-depth content about it in the future, and maybe an updated beginner's guide if I learn more along the way. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe and click the bell for more Pixelink videos. Any comments and likes would be super rad. I hope to see you again for the next one. Bye!